Valve's original vision for a PC gamepad was an interesting deviation from the norm: touch-sensitive control pads in place of dual analog thumbsticks, and a full-on touchscreen in lieu of actual buttons. The company's latest revision, codenamed after a character from Half-Life 2, skews a little bit more traditional, replacing the curious touchscreen with 8 regular buttons, and so it's definitely interesting to see what Valve is doing with this. Anyways, is this a loss worth lamenting? Let's go ahead and take a look. On the whole, not a lot has actually changed between Steam's last controller prototype and its new kit. Subtle vibrations will still tick from under its 2 large touchpads, and its ergonomic body is as comfortable as ever, if a bit less polished than the last model that we saw. Internal batteries give it a bit more heft, and the body may have some minor tweaks, but the major revisions are apparent. Buttons. 8 new toggles pock the face of Valve's latest gamepad, taking up the traditional role of the D-pad and A, B, X, and Y functions. They feel a little bit smaller than the average controller button, but they're no less responsive for their form factor. As for the touchpads, they're still a little bit flighty, although they still work wonders at emulating traditional mouse movement. Twitch-based FPS gameplay still feels hypersensitive, and frankly, a little bit odd. Now, on their own, the buttons feel good, but I can't help but wonder what we lost in their implementation. Valve told us that when it first released the first prototype of its Steam controllers, that the touchscreen was supposed to display non-critical information like Steam community notifications, but notes that gameplay functionality may yet live on with the new model. The software developed to utilize the abandoned screen's ghost mode can be applied to the controller's touchpads, allowing a player to assign multiple actions to the surface of either pad, but only activating them when a secondary button is pressed. Valve can't say if this type of implementation will actually appear in the final hardware, but it has said that it's still experimenting with the software designed for the touchpad. Now, Valve has said that it hopes to launch the consumer controller sometime this fall, but did warn that the tentative window is far from solid. The controller is designed to be iterative, and the company plans to continue to tweak and revise it even after launch. Now, Valve did say that the orphaned touchscreen could return in a future revision, but I'm not holding my breath. People do seem to like buttons more than just touchpads, but let me know what you think of the new controllers in the comments below. Please be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye!